Roblox Rivals has been out for a few months now, but what you didn't know is that there's a lot of really rare items in the game, some of which you wouldn't even know existed.
What is that?
So today we will be going over all of the rarest items in Rivals, starting with more known items, with them getting rarer and rarer as we go on in the video. The first item we will be talking about is actually the Day 1 charm right here. Some of you have probably heard of this, but some of you have not. So the Day 1 charm, if we go over here, is a little exclusive charm that you would only get by redeeming a code when the game Rivals was released right here. So you could only get it, I think, within the first week, 5 or 6 days maybe, of when Rivals released, and the game was not very popular in the first couple weeks of release. And I played Day 1, so I got this on all weapons. You can see it right here. It looks pretty nice, and you can't get it anymore, so it's probably one of the rarest charms and definitely the rarest code item in the game. Next up, we have the contract items, which aren't crazy rare. It's just a lot of grinding. So of course you got the diamond wrap, the Midas touch finisher right here, and the diamond hands finisher, which you got to get a ton of eliminations for and will take a lot of time, so a lot of people don't have it for that reason, but they aren't like the rarest items. Same thing with some of these wraps. Here we have the glass wrap, which you get from the grenade launcher contract, and you have to have a lot of playtime with the grenade launcher to even unlock this one on weapons, and you have to own the grenade launcher first of all, so that already has a little barrier to entry. And then one of the rarest wraps in the game, actually, if not the rarest, is the groove wrap right here. It says used to be purchased from the shop. Back when Rivals first came out, you could buy this wrap for, I'm pretty sure, 100 keys. So it was a lot of keys at that time. A lot of people didn't even have all the guns and everything when it came out. And I don't think it's like the best looking one anyway, so just not a lot of people bought it, and no one knew it was going to be exclusive or that they would take it out of the shop. And now it's one of the rarest wraps in the game. Next up, we're going over all the rarest charms in Rivals, with there actually being quite a lot of rare ones, and I know that the last one you did not know ever existed, and there's actually no trace of this item even being in Rivals unless you own it originally. So the first charms we're going to be talking about are the YouTuber, influencer, and developer charms. So you can see I got Blizzmid, my friends over here on my AR. We got Bob VX's, and then the developer one over here, Sensei Warrior. I think the developer ones are probably going to be the rarest, other than some of the YouTubers we'll be talking about in a second. You can see earned by eliminating Sensei Warrior with this weapon. So I killed him with the AR, and then it goes on the AR gun. And if we go over here to my Uzi, let me scroll down. On the Uzi, you can see I got Nosni's on right here, eliminating Nosni with this weapon. They also have dev wraps you get if you beat them in a game or win with them, which we'll be talking about in a little bit. But I would say Nosni's is definitely rarer than Sensei Warriors, but they don't play as much as they used to. I got both of these when the game first came out and they were playing a lot. You can still try and get them. Sensei Warriors sometimes has their joins on, and Nosni will be playing with them, and you can get it from there. But let's talk about the other charms as well. So if we go into my collection right here on the charms, if we scroll down, you can see the ones I own and then the ones we don't own down here. So here we have a lot of the charms down here from YouTubers. A lot of these are pretty common, except for I would say 3 or 4. The first pretty rare one is going to be Nico Anims, another developer, which is going to be pretty hard to get. And then the other 2 hard ones are going to be Carbon Meister and Tanker. So Nico Anims is going to be hard because they don't play a lot, and they're a developer, so it's a little bit more exclusive, I'd say. Carbon Meister doesn't really play the game that much. They played when it first came out. I never got it, but you can see right here, that one's pretty rare. And then we have Tankers down here. You guys probably know that Tanker doesn't really play on his main. In a video, I think he did give it to some random noob, and I'd guess he's given it to a handful of people maybe, but Tanker's charm is probably going to be the most rare out of all of these, other than maybe Carbon Meister, but I'm not sure how much he's played. So the Tanker charm is definitely the most exclusive. Let me know if I should try and get this at some point. I'll see if he wants to 1v1 me or something, but that is definitely probably the rarest charm, other than this next one we're about to talk about. This next charm is probably the most unknown in the game, and I would say probably 99% of you guys, if not more, didn't even know this thing existed. And this item is the Alpha Coin charm right here. You can see it. This was for testers only. There's only probably 30 or 40 people who own this item, so it may not be the rarest, but it is definitely the most unknown, and we only have screenshots of this item because it actually doesn't show up anywhere unless you own it. So this one's really epic. You can see it right here. Honestly, it looks like a Valorant style charm if you guys have played Valorant, but I think it's really nice, really cool. Shout out Nadia for showing me this, and then Blizzmid told me about it a while ago, or I saw it from him. But that is the rarest or most unknown charm in the whole game. Next up, we're going over the rarest skins in the game, the developer only wraps, and even some possible developer only items, weapons, and just stuff in the game. But if you guys didn't know that the alpha charm existed, or you just want to support the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you could like and sub. It helps me out a lot. But let's get into the rest of the items. The rarest skins in the game are by far going to be the key skins. So if we go to collection over here, I actually only own the Keeper Sniper, and there are 2 other key skins that you used to be able to get, which are going to be the RPG skins, and then it's also going to be the Scythe skin. So if we go over the RPG and we click on skins, I actually only own the Pumpkin Launcher, and if you look right here, we have the RP key skin. Used to be included in the legendary key bundle. And the reason why this is the rarest out of the 3 is because the RP key was the first one to come out in the legendary key bundle, and people didn't know they were gonna like switch it out and this one wouldn't be obtainable anymore. So this is definitely the rarest one. I don't have it. I know a lot of people don't have it, and it's 5,000 Robux. So it's pretty much the most expensive skin in the game you can get. And it's going to be the same thing with the scythe skin. So this one isn't going to be as rare as the RPG, but if we look over here, skins, we got the Keith scythe right here. This one's actually my favorite. I wish I got this one, but it's okay. I didn't spend 5K every single time, you know. We didn't know they were going to be super exclusive. But this is definitely the second rarest, and then the RP key is the rarest. And also, it seems like every major update they switch it out with a new key themed skin. So next update, I bet next big update, they will do another key like themed item with a different weapon, and they're just gonna keep switching it out. So it's actually pretty cool, but it is 5,000 Robux. So, you know, they're trying to milk everyone for the Robux to get these exclusive skins, but still a little cool feature and everything. But now let's get on to the other really rare stuff. And now we have some of the rarest free items you can actually get, which are the developer wraps. So over here, I actually only own one of these. We own the Sensei, and you can see earned by winning with or against Sensei Warrior. So we beat Sensei, I think 5-0. I should have a little thing on the screen. Let me know if you want to see the full video where I beat him, like a YouTube short full video. Okay, I couldn't find the footage, but I did find the screenshot where Sensei Warrior confirmed I'm the head developer of Rivals. So yeah, it's in word and print, so it's official. And then there's actually 3 total. So we have the Nikor and the Nas Knight right here. And as you can see, again, earned by winning with or against them. So I don't have either of these. I lost 2-5 to Nas, and then I haven't gone against Nico Anims. So I don't have those ones. But these ones are actually really cool, but you do have to sweat or get lucky and get on their team and win. But they're really cool, and we can actually look at what they look like. So you can see I only have it on the grenade. I think it just randomly puts it on an item. So if we go over to my grenade, I'm gonna change the skin real quick. We'll go water balloon, and then we go to the wraps. Scroll all the way to the end. Where is it? Right here. You can see what it looks like. We're gonna uninvert it. Oh yeah, it actually has like a very unique texture. I think Nazi's is the best, or I just like purple the most. I think they're all the same, just with a different color. There is Sensei Warriors. But let's get on to some of the rarest items, if they do exist in game, which are the developer exclusive weapons and cosmetics that they would only have. And lastly, we have the developer only weapon or weapons. I'm pretty sure only Nico, Nazni, and Sensei Warrior have these items. We don't even have any images of them or anything, but I did talk to some of the Nazni Games staff, and they said that there's probably no images, but they couldn't confirm or deny it. But we had other people in the Discord also saying they had seen Nazi playing with it and using it, and it one-shots. This is during the editing of this video, but I talked to some more people who work with Nazi Games, and they gave me a bunch of information actually about these weapons and these items. And unfortunately, they didn't want me to share it with you guys, which sucks, but I want to keep their word, and so I won't be able to share anything about that, sadly. So you guys can take this up to interpretation if these items do really exist, but just take it with a grain of salt, because unless we have images or we can find someone who's seen it in game who can confirm it with images or like videos or whatever, then it's not 100% sure that these are real. But if it is, these would be the rarest items, and only the 3 developers would have them. But I think that's pretty much the whole video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any of these rare items, or if you think that these developer items are actually real or anything. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, bye.